Today, we have 43 state delegates in the United States who are Muslim. If they want to run for Congress, we may end up with about 50 members of Congress in the next 6 years. That's really the essence of dismantling the system of injustice, is to replace it with the people who represent the Prophet ﷺ.
It's pretty bad. It's pretty damn bad when the mayor's race of Minneapolis is decided due to a clan dispute in Somalia. Yeah, a clan dispute that decided whether or not he was going to be mayor of Minneapolis. And again, there were two men that were at the front. There was Jacob Fry, the white guy. Again, I would only think that's bad news that he would win, and he won. But, considering the alternative, considering he was running against Omar Futeh, and Omar, a Somalian immigrant, his parents were from Somalia. This man wanted to dismantle the place. Again, he wanted to disband the police department. And again, have rent control and everything else. And again, at least Jacob Fry was not on board with that. Again, he understood that city would fall apart. And it basically has already. But he would think, hey, my city is going to go down the tubes. So, this man, Jacob Fry, won due to a clan dispute. Due to the fact that there were half of the people Somalian people in Minneapolis that would not vote for Omar Futeh because where his family originated from in Somalia, there's a dispute between clans, and his family apparently would have been on one side of the dispute. And again, people that were on the other side, they wouldn't vote for him because of that. And again, I think it's a good thing. But I think it's really shocking to our country. Though, again, a mayor's race in Minneapolis is decided based on what's happening in Somalia. Yeah. Again, pretty damn bad. Now, I'm going to show you a video of a older white man, a World War II veteran, on Fox News a couple of years ago, talking about just how bad this country has become. And again, this country is falling apart, and so is Britain. The Western world is falling apart. Watch.
And people don't realize what they have. They bitch about it. They do. And then nowadays, I am so upset that the things we did and the things we fought for and the boys that died for it, it's all gone down the drain. Our country's gone to hell in a handbasket. We haven't got the country we had when I was raised. Not at all. Nobody will have the fun I had. Nobody will have the opportunity I had. It's just not the same. That's not what our boys, that's not what they died for.
One of our guys have fought bravely for this country. Again, he sees what's happening. We're losing it. We're losing our country. And again, the people that complain the most benefit the most from the country. They benefit from this. But they complain. I'm not talking about all black people or all women or all whatever. No. But I'm talking about a good majority of them. Again, I posted this clip on my personal Facebook page back a year ago or so when it came out. And, I don't think any black person on my feed like that at all. Even the ones that like everything that I put up. They didn't like it. Why? Well, because it's an old white man. It's an old white man, an oppressor. It's an old oppressor. Again, he's not. He's somebody that fought bravely for this country that they would not have the guts to do. They're little bitches is what they are. Like, again, truly, and the idea is that, again, we had this great country. We built this great country. And again, we had problems in the past. We're not saying that we didn't. But again, we fixed those problems over and over again. As a matter of fact, the ones that benefit the most from this country and from, the programs that we have, they hate the country. They truly hate the country. They want to change the country. But they don't realize when this country, again, is changed, they're going to lose big time. Now, I'm going to bring you another clip of a 100-year-old World War II veteran from Britain. And he's on a morning show in Britain. And again, watch.
What does Remembrance Sunday mean for you? What is your message?
My message is, I can see in my mind's eye those rows and rows of white stones of all the hundreds of my friends and everybody else that gave their lives for what? The country of today. No, I'm sorry. The sacrifice wasn't worth the result that it is now.
Oh, well, I'm sorry.
What do you mean by that, though, at this point?
What we fought for, and what we fought for was our freedom. We find that even now it's darn sight worse than what it was when I fought for it.
Oh, Alec, I'm sorry you feel like that, because I want you to know that all the generations that have come since, including me and my children, are so grateful for your bravery and all that for service.
Right there, you have a 100-year-old man, 100 years of age, that fought bravely for his country. And, he no longer recognizes his country. And then that lady says, oh, we appreciate what you did. We love what you did. We're so grateful. And I don't know if anyone else pays attention, but she was very condescending to him. Again, this woman was like, talking to a 5-year-old. The fact of the matter is, man, they no longer recognize the country they fought for. And so many women and people of color, but definitely so many women, they vote in this direction. They vote in a way that's destroying our countries. Now, I'm going to show you a piece from Newsmax. And again, this kind of tells you again what I'm saying, reinforces what I'm saying. Watch.
Women voters, 84% of women under 30, 65% of women 30 to 34 voting blue, 81% of women voted for Ma'am Danny. They can't even tell you why they voted for him.
How you feel about Zoran winning?
I'm happy about it.
Why are you happy about it?
I don't know. I don't really know. I just do.
Really?
Yeah, because I keep seeing all the cute TikToks of him partying and clubbing, and honestly, he's one for the people,
That's why you support him?
Yeah.
I don't know. Enjoy your breadlines. 80% of young women voted in New Jersey for Cheryl. 78% voted for Spanberger in Virginia. These, in large part, are the same women that will stand out there and tell you, I don't feel safe, while casting a ballot for the guy who just promised to empty out the prisons and that violence is a social construct.
We've even found as legislators, when we go into these courts, the term violent crime is even used when people are stealing packages. Violent crime is even used when people are accused of burglary and there happens to be a housing unit in that same dwelling. So violence is an artificial construction.
This is another thing that Republicans have sat idly by on, too. The left has turned women against strong male figures. They have gotten women to vote on emotion and not policy by making anyone who criticizes Democrats, oh, they're mean and racist, and women don't want to do that. But God forbid, when one of these women is in danger originated by and is driven in large part by the stupid policies that they vote for, Those same liberal women will absolutely call someone like me or someone else that's alpha when they need to be defended. And when those men do defend them, once they're safe and sound, of course, they turn around and they put them on trial like they did with Daniel Penny. That is the mindset of the modern liberal women. This is why I hate liberal women. This is why I say liberal white women are the biggest threat to America. They will literally vote for their own destruction and take everyone down with them. The left has carefully co-opted this self-hate by telling them, in large part in our educational system, that the feminist model of we don't need a man is the gold standard to such an extent that they have Stockholm syndrome and will reflexively vote 80% for the people literally marching their safety off of a cliff.
At some point in the future, there are going to be scientists that study the minds of these liberal leftist white women, again, that study why they vote the way they vote. Again, they hate violence. They hate bigotry. They hate, anything that could possibly be unfair. They hate that. But again, they yell, scream if somebody attacks them, if somebody comes after them, if somebody stalks them, and they want that to be dealt with. They want the police. They call the police. They call some big, strong man with a gun, again, to deal with the situation that they voted for. They voted for this. Again, if they're running down the street and some guys followed them with a machete from Uganda, whatever, you voted for that shit. Do you understand? You voted to have them in your country because we gotta be fair, be compassionate, be loving. You have no idea what you're doing. No idea. Now I'm going to show you 2 more clips of crazy white leftist women that vote, again, primarily for social justice. Watch.
Murderers don't go to jail?
Well, first off, not all murders created equal.
Should murderers go to jail or no?
If we're talking about somebody actually, responsible for an actual murder,
Yeah.
I think we need something better than jail. How
Like
many
what?
murders have gone to jail and then come back out and murdered somebody else?
I don't know, but what's the alternative? What's the alternative?
I think you should look to your history books for that.
No, just tell me.
We went through millennia of existence without the modern prison system.
What do we do, kill them?
No.
Then what do we do with them?
Restorative justice systems like we used to.
Like what? But what's the solution?
I'm not giving you an entire criminal justice lesson.
Just tell me, if you don't send them to jail, where do you send them?
Huh?
If you don't send them to jail, where do you send them?
Where do you send them? Why do we need to specifically send them somewhere?
Well, they shouldn't be on the streets after they've murdered somebody, surely.
Depends.
No, murderers shouldn't be on the street. It doesn't depend at all.
I think it depends.
I don't think it depends at all. If you kill somebody, you should be in jail. As long as it's not self-defense.
I think I might be too radical for you to be talking to.
So you disagree with that premise?
What?
That murderers should not be on the streets?
That murderers are on the streets right now.
But do you think we should make so they're not on the streets?
No. I believe in restorative justice.
They have no idea what they're voting for. They have no idea what they're allowing into this country, what they're wanting to take over the country. They're wanting, Muslims, people from Africa, people from other third world shithole countries to take over this country because this country and Britain and whatever is so unfair. The white Anglo-Christians, they're so unfair. They're so bad. Our cultures are so evil. And again, there are so many people to say, white people, they don't have culture. There is no culture. There is no white culture. Yeah, look.
White people don't have exciting culture.
White people have no culture.
White people don't have any culture.
White people have no culture.
Exactly what is white culture?
There is no white culture. Well, apparently there is. And again, the white culture built the Western world. Definitely built America. That's what built us. And again, we got to be grateful. People, they need to be grateful. White women, white liberal women, and people of color, they definitely need to be grateful. And the men, the white men that have become brainwashed, like the white women, like the black folks, they have become brainwashed into believing white is bad. White is somehow wrong. And again, man, I'm not saying the white is perfect, but it's as perfect as you're going to get in this world. Now I'm going to show you a clip of a white petite woman being threatened on a subway by a fat black man. He's pushed up against her, yelling at her, and another black man comes and steals her stuff when she's not looking. Watch.
You feel me? I will bang you up! Bitch! What are you talking about? Don't sit there and do none of that shit! I will violate your shit! What are you talking about? Don't push me! Don't push me! Don't be fucking serious! Are we fucking serious? Are you serious, bitch? Get the fuck off of me! Knock your ass out! Stop jumping, bitch! She was a nigga, bro! You're so lucky, bro! Right to my set, you lucky out here, female! What my balls? You on that bag! You on that bag, bitch! You on that bitch!
They don't like this country. They don't like you. They don't like you. Now, again, I'm not talking about all people of color, but so many people of color, they vote in the direction they vote in Democrat. You know, again, they don't like the country. They truly don't. They don't like you. They don't like me. They don't like white people. Now, I'm not talking about every black person or every person of color. Definitely not. But again, the ones that are indoctrinated by this woke ideology, they don't like you. They don't like the country. Now, again, I'm going to show you a clip here of a black woman complaining about white people. She would never, ever want to be white. Yeah. Watch.
True story. I am so glad to be black that it just blows my motherfucking mind. I would never want to be white. Like, even if you're a nice white person, I wouldn't want to be you. I just wouldn't, right? I love being black. I love the fact that my blackness intimidates the fuck out of you motherfuckers. I love the fact that my blackness, my confidence, my explicit mouth, my truth, my right to free speech scares the shit out of you motherfuckers. And that's why you have to do what you do. You have to do what you do. I would never in a million years want to be a white, racist, low down, no count motherfucker. And to top it all off, you don't even use wash rags, bitch. You're nasty. I'm glad to be black, right? I'm glad to be clean. I'm glad to know about perfect hygiene. I'm glad to be of sound mind. I'm glad to have a soul, motherfuckers. So fuck you.
Now, could you guys imagine? Could you even imagine if a white person said the same thing? Could you imagine? You know, again, we don't like black people. I would never want to be black. Black people are nasty. They're nasty as hell. They don't use wash rags, whatever. They don't use them. They're nasty. They're bad people, whatever. Even the nicest black people, they're bad. You know, again, if I said that, again, how would that be received? Not very well. Not very well. You know, again, you have a group of people. You have black people, not all black people, but a lot. And you have white liberal leftist women that, again, hate the very country they live in. They hate the country. They truly hate the country. And again, that's what the problem is. That's why we find ourselves in the predicament that we're in. Because again, they believe, it's right to hate the country. They've been taught it's correct. They've been taught by their leaders. It's right to hate the country. It's right to hate the white man. And again, that is wrong. They've been taught hate is good. That's what they've been taught. And again, that is wrong. And so many different levels. That is wrong. And again, that's what's bringing America, this country, right to its knees. Is again, this ungrateful attitude, non-gratitude. And again, what they have been given, is so much more than they would have anywhere else in the world. And they have freedom. As a matter of fact, they have more rights because of certain programs. They can skip in line ahead of other people. But again, white women included. But again, they're not grateful. They hate the country. They hate you. They hate me. And not at all, but a lot. And they vote the way they vote. They vote for the absolute destruction of this country. But if you guys would, please like, subscribe, and leave a comment down below. Thanks.